Hi everyone, this is Christine Nielsen. I'm back with another word from the Lord. As always, please take it back to Him in prayer and see if it is from Him and if it is for you. Now, today it's more of a general word about gratitude. God has been speaking to me about gratitude and how it's very important to Him that we do show thanks and gratitude when we pray, when we are with Him in our quiet times, and even in just in our hearts, because He is in us and He knows our hearts. So He knows when we're grateful and when we're not. It even says that we enter His courts with praise and thanksgiving. So it's very important to Him that we do that we show that gratitude and that thanksgiving. I remember when I was very low at one point, and I was going through a very, very hard Job season. I remember that one of my biggest challenges was to keep on being grateful through the whole thing. It was incredibly difficult and incredibly hurtful, actually, to feel that I needed to do this. And after a while, I realized that it wasn't really for God's sake, it was for my sake, because it made me thankful. It made me realize all the things that I had still in my life that were good, that were positive, all the things that I could lean on with God into that phase of my life where everything was just being stripped away. So basically, it was a good thing, but it was very difficult to start up because it felt like a chore. It felt like something that I had to do, that I didn't want to do, that I didn't feel grateful whatsoever. I didn't feel thankful. I didn't feel grateful. I just felt like, God, why have you put me in this situation? Why have you let me almost die? Yeah. So I was very resentful for a while, but that changed when I started feeling more grateful and showing gratitude purposefully. And sometimes, we forget to thank God also in the little daily things. When we pray, we have a tendency to have our little shopping list that we bring forth in front of Him and show Him and say, we need this and this and this from you. But we forget to thank Him when it actually happens, when we actually get our answer. And also, specifically, maybe when we don't get the answer that we thought we were going to get and the answer that we wanted. We always get an answer because God always answers prayer, but it's not always the answer that we think we need. And that's where it's difficult to show gratitude, but that's where it's even more important that we do it. And in 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18, it says, rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you. And the situation here is that we do pray and we do rejoice and we do give thanks, but it says in all circumstances, and that's the difficult one. That's the one I've been trying to point out this evening. Yeah, it's a difficult part of being a Christian. That is always being grateful for whatever is coming our way, and not grateful for the difficult things as such, but grateful for what we learn through them, grateful for what God is and who He is in our lives still, even though things are difficult around us. Keeping that grateful spirit is incredibly important for ourselves as well, not just for God's sake, but for our sake. Yeah, that was all. That was just a little tiny reminder about gratitude this evening. All right, bye.